Hi, this is the 13th Wolfman, and this is my review for Cult Epic's film, The Driller Killer. Cult Epics was nice enough to send this over for me to watch and check out. Now, this is a cool movie, but it's a very slow burn. I was really expecting a lot more out of it. This is the two-disc limited edition, and the number is 2,442 out of 10,000. This, like I said, it's an interesting movie, but it really takes a long time for the guy to really get into character and start doing what the title says. It really felt more like a movie that was there to debut the band that was in this movie, because it seems like we see a lot more of the band than we really do of the violence that we're expected to see. This is the Region 1 uncut version. Like I said, it's an okay movie. It really needed a little bit more to it. Abel Ferrara, the man who made this movie, went on a year later to make Miss 45, which isn't a bad movie. I think he learned everything he could from this movie and went on to do something better. Basically, Abel Ferrara made this movie where the main character, Reno, what's his name? Reno Miller. The funny thing is that Abel Ferrara plays Reno Miller under the pseudonym of Jimmy Lane. So he's a struggling artist who works for a gallery, and they buy his paintings if they're good. And he's struggling with this one painting where he's expected to make some serious money off of it, and just he gets to ditch poverty finally. You know, it's his dream. He lives with these two females who are probably the most unappreciative females ever in a movie. You know, they do what they want, but they have no concept of what money is, I guess. Because, you know, they're calling LA and Florida and Mississippi and, you know, wherever, but they're not thinking about who's going to pay the phone bill. Like I said, this movie is a very slow burn. It starts out okay, and it just takes a long time for it to get going. It's 96 minutes long. I would give this 2¼ chainsaws, you know. So here's the front, which I do like that cover. That's a trip of a cover. Here's the back, as you saw before. And I've always liked these DVD cases where it splits in two. There's that side with disc 1 and that side with disc 2, you know. Disc 2 I haven't really checked out yet, but it's supposed to have a lot of his short films on it. Abel Ferrara is still alive. He's still making movies. He does a lot of short films. I would like to see him attempt to remake this nowadays. I'd be kind of curious that, you know, now that he's more established, a little more what's the word I'm looking for? A little more experienced, I guess is what I'm trying to say. See him go back and revisit this material and just redo it. See what he would do with it nowadays. So go to Cult Epics. I'll leave the link down below. You can go there and check it out. Like I said, it's 2 1/4 chainsaws. It's not the highest rating I've given a movie, but it's not the worst. So, I'm the 13th Wolfman. This is my review, and I'm on the prowl.